Hello world, my name is Danielle Nicole Prizer and I'm your mindset and transformational coach. Today I am hopping on here to share why we may not only attract but also allow in emotionally unavailable people, whether that is in friendship, mentorship, partnership, or elsewhere. The truth of the matter is that everything externally starts internally. So if we are not emotionally available for ourselves, it will never feel comfortable to be with somebody who is emotionally available for themselves and wants to be available for us. So in order to be emotionally available for ourselves, we have to feel our feelings. And that starts with one, not ignoring, distracting, or destroying our feelings. So essentially, an emotion has a 90-second life. Wild, I know. And if you think about us, some of us have had emotions for years, decades, maybe even generations. And it's because we don't allow them to be felt, to be heard, to be seen, and to be validated so that they can take their course and move out of the body. If you think about a little child, right, who loses their ice cream, falls on the floor, they cry, and then 2 minutes later they're playing on the playground and they're fine. It's because they don't distract. They don't try to change, shape, shift their emotions. They just let them feel their feelings, themselves feel their feelings, and then they're fine. So one is to feel your feelings. Two is to understand what feelings are still stuck in time. So if we look at our inner child, right, we all have these inner beings that are stuck in a time of trauma or heartache, that they did not receive the love, the care, the validation that they needed, and therefore they're still hurting. And they come about with traumas and triggers still today, and yet we may not still give them the love, attention, the validation, the care, and the compassion they need. So one is understanding the inner child also. And another way to show up emotionally available for oneself is to look at the shadow, to look at the places and spaces within us that for some reason we do not feel are lovable or worthy, and understand why. To debunk these limiting beliefs, to see that these spaces are still lovable, to accept them or to change them if that really is your medicine. But once we are available for ourselves, we will not only attract, but we will only allow in people that are available for themselves and that want to be available for us. That we can both show face and show each other all our colors without fear of abandonment, without fear of rejection, because we hold them, we know them, we care about them, and perhaps we even love them. So we know if the other party leaves, it's not about us. It's about them. It's not personal, right? But until we get to that space, we will attract partners who don't want to fully see us, who aren't fully seeing themselves, who don't want to have challenging conversations with us, who choose the silent treatment. Because even if we are communicators, if we're not having those dialogues with ourselves, those challenging dialogues, we're going to attract people who are not going to have them either, right? And therefore my New York just came out. But the truth of the matter is that if you don't want to be in relation with people who provide silent treatment, who may not have healthy communication, who may shame, blame, guilt, gaslight, all of these things, first, show up emotionally available for yourself, and then watch. Watch as the world changes around you, or watch as, despite attraction, your radar of who you allow in changes, and the up-leveling of the inner totally shape shifts and up-levels the outer. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful day.